All right, so we're going to head into Moxi Present. I was pulling things up just so it wouldn't take my computer a day and a half to load it, but head into Moxi through CB Desk, which I'm sure you've heard a million times, and I've heard a million and one. So log in through CB Desk, then we're going to head over to Moxi Present up here in the corner in the blue bar. If you are creating a brand new presentation, you can do create new, and you can continue to create whatever presentation you like. If you're doing a seller one, a buyer, a non-listing based one, whatever presentation type you do does not change how we're going to go and add these. So we'll assume you've already made your presentation and gotten that started, and we're going to, if you need to open up one you already have, we'll click the pencil here, but if you're in progress of making one, you'll already be on this page. So we're going to go in and add page, and then we're going to add from library. So all of these pages have already been tucked in. You just need to come and pull out the ones you like. So we're going to head into broker pages. And right there in the folder, we've got the black book. So we can see now that there are 27 pages total in the black book. We've gone in and tried to name them in correlation to what is on the page. So hopefully if you've got the black book up next to you, you can kind of make a good reference so you're not just blindly adding and then having to delete them. But you can go in and through this blue button here, just go and add the ones that you would like. So we'll just add a couple. Sure. All right. There we go. And you can scroll down and see all of those. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, it did remember that we added those 4. So I am now going to go back to my pages. If this is a presentation that you already have information in, like you've got your listing presentation or an about me section, property searches, whatever have you, these will go to the bottom. But if you wanted to rearrange the pages, you can then just select them and drag them around to where you'd like to be. If you realize you don't want one, this is a local listing, I don't need to remind them that we've got a global connection, then I can just hover and select the X to remove it. Let it think for a bit, and there we go. I can scroll through and see it. And just like with any presentation, I can select the view if I want to see it, how I would actually be giving the presentation. All right. And we can scroll through it. So nice and clean way to get those pages in. We do have some agents who wonder why there's not an easy way to pull in the entirety of the book for a presentation. And truly, if you are planning on showing the entire black book to your client, the simplest way so that it loads nicely as well, but also so they get the full experience, is just to go ahead and send them the link to the full book. So you can head into Schmidt Realtors or Schmidt Resources, goodness gracious. Pick your state, presentations. And here we've got the black book. So you can just also have this up so they can go in and flip through it and see the full, all the beautiful pages we have along with everything all formatted really nicely. And it'll be quicker for your client or you to click through it this way than to pull it into the presentation. So that's one main question we get a lot. But it's a very simple thing. That's all the steps to do it. Once it's in here, then it's good to get sent out or to do whatever else you're wanting to do with the presentation. So I'm going to go through it again. And if you have any questions, feel free to toss them in the chat and we'll get answering to them. So I'm going to head to the presentation tab. If we were creating a new one, I'll do a non-listing, continue. If you want to choose a template, but I'll do no template, continue. We'll do test, luxury, since this is for the black book. We'll create it. Let Moxi get its drink of coffee, wake up a little bit, start loading and thinking. Then we will add page, add from library, broker pages, black book, and select, oh, we'll do power numbers, leader and luxury, and success by the numbers.
Did you say you could load the whole book if you wanted to?
Nope, I said the opposite of that, actually. So you could go through and add in all of these pages individually. That would make for a very long presentation, and that would take quite a while for it to load on your prospective client side of things. Instead, we would recommend heading and just to the Black Book link and having that pulled up alongside with your presentation, or sending that to the client so that they can get the full experience of how beautiful the Black Book really is. And it'll be a much more user-friendly experience for them to click through it.
Okay,
So
so when they would have time, they'd be able to go through the whole Black Book if they wanted to.
Yes, this is something that they would be able to look at their leisure. Yes.
Okay, very good. So you could send a simple presentation, say 4 of them, and then you could send the Black Book with it, explain it to them that they have access to all of the presentations, correct?
Yes. So for the presentation, that would be if you've got a specific couple pages that you really want to highlight or that are very relevant to what that client or this listing really aligns with, then you can grab those pages and they're already going to be beautiful just like they are in the Black Book, but it's really just pulling out the few that you want to highlight. If this client is wanting to see the whole book in its entirety, send them the link to it and that'll be the best way for them to view it. Great question.
Very good. Very well explained. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right. And then, so we've added our pages. We can head back to those pages. Let them load. If I want to say that we're a leader in luxury first and that we've got power and numbers second, I can just drag those around. Click on each page to view it more specifically. And we're good to view it as a whole if we want to. And as you can see, since we did this one in the luxury, we've got the black and the luxury logo all set up and ready to go as well. Or the black and white, that wasn't the luxury logo. And it's good to go. So that's all that I had for you guys today. Are there any additional questions?
Okay, hold on. And we found that in Moxi Present, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, the first tab here in the blue bar.
Okay.
And it'll show up in the presentation and then we can rearrange the pages as we wish.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so you'll go and select which pages you want, and then once you're back into your presentation, you can rearrange them. If you've got other pages like the listing page or one about, reviews that you have that you want to interchange or, put in between some of these pages, then when you're in your presentation, you can rearrange that to make the presentation flow exactly how you'd like it to.
They'll show up in my CMA, and then I can just put them wherever I want.
Yeah, so whatever presentation you have. So yep, if it's a CMA, you can still go into the add pages and then add from library and grab those from the broker pages. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Great questions. Any others?
I have a lot, but there isn't enough time to ask them all.
Well, if you do have, I say if you want to, oh, sorry.
Little by little, I said.
Well, if you want to follow up, my email is nicole@schmidthq.com, and you can follow up and reach out with any specific questions that you have too. So.
All right, Nicole, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, that's it. So I hope you guys all have a great great Monday. And I hope that your technology works better than mine seems to be this morning. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you've got any other questions about this afterwards. So thank you all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
Thank you. God bless.